Women make men go broke. I'm just bullshitting. I just said that to really hook you in for a second. Really, what I mean is, women are an investment. And many men make the wrong investment, and that's what causes them to go broke. So in this video, I'm not blaming women. Go check out some of the other videos. I sling my grenades, I shoot my arrows, and I shoot them back at us. I'm just trying to provide real talk. But what's real talk is, many men, especially younger men, they don't have the perspective like a middle-aged guy, a young Gen Xer. But many men don't realize that women are an investment, and many men make the wrong investments. Now, this is what I mean. I'm going to throw out a few analogies, because I have a bunch of analogies. But you could think of it kind of like this. You could say women, there are some women who are fast food women. And what I mean by that is, hey, you might want a cheeseburger. You might want some chili cheese fries. You might want some onion rings or something. And I can pull up here, see what's on the menu that I like, put in my order, go home and eat it up. And there are some women who are like, good home cooked meals. Takes a little time. You can't just pull up and get fed. They gotta cook it. They gotta put in the ingredients, but you know what ingredients they're putting in. You can trust who's cooking it. You know what I'm saying? It's prepared for you, for your taste. So there's a difference. There's some women out here who, I don't want to say cater. I don't really want to use the word cater, but I can't think of anything else right at the moment. But there's some women who you cater to. And there's some women who cater to you. And I'm not saying that like I say in a subservient role. What I mean is fast food, you pull up on them, you order from what's on the menu, you pay, you move along. A home-cooked meal, they have an idea of what you like. You're not just coming in for food, you're coming in for company. They want to feed you, they want to please you. This is communal, like it means something. Go look at some of my other videos where I talk about different stuff from a middle-aged perspective. It means something when a woman cooks for you, when a woman has a meal for you. And obviously I'm not talking about family or anything like that, but it means something when a woman cooks for you. So there's some women, hey, it's transactional. It's fast food. You spend your time and your attention and your energy on them, and then you go to fuck home. They go to fuck home until the next time you meet. And there are some women, it's reciprocal. You know what I'm saying? It's like a home-cooked meal. Like maybe they cook the food, but you do the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you cook the food, but they bought the groceries. Maybe you did all of it. The next time, it's at their place, and they take care of it. There are those type of women, and those type of women don't drain your pockets. Those type of women don't drain your energy. Those type of women don't drain your spirit. Have you ever been some women that was like, oh, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I want to see what's up with you, but I got to be as efficient about it as possible because your energy is something about you that I don't really want to be around you. And then there's some people that maybe initially I wasn't really trying to smash. That wasn't the primary focus. But that energy, there's something about you. Maybe this is my Sigma male talking, and I call myself a Sigma male, where some people feel differently about that term. Don't really give a fuck. But go check out some of my other videos where I talk about Sigma male shit. But to me, it's about that connection. It's about that connection. You can't really get a connection with fast food. You see what I'm saying? And fast food requires money. It requires you pulling up on the place. Fast food don't generally come to you. I know there's delivery places, but you get what I'm saying with the analogy. Fast food is there, and it serves everybody. You get where I'm going? Home-cooked meals, they don't serve everybody. They serve the people that matter. I'm smoking on that. They feed the people that you have an attachment to, you have a relationship with. Not just everybody can show up at this home meal, but sometimes, yeah, the community can show up for the home meal because that home-cooked meal means something. There's some depth to it. There's some value to it. And no disrespect to a lot of the fast food women out there, and there's fast food men. There's home cooked meal men. I think I'm a hybrid, but there's home cooked meal men and there's fast food men. So, like I said, this is not an anti-woman video at all, but I'm just trying to be real with the men out there. And there's a lot of dudes that I know, friends of mine, relatives, this and that, they make horrible decisions with women. Horrible decisions. And they sometimes want to blame the type of woman that they're fucking around with. And I've always said this, go check out some of my other videos, because I got a real good video about a year or so ago where I talk about this. Who your boo is, who your man is, who your woman is a reflection of you, motherfucker. So when you out here trashing them and talking shit about them while you're still in a relationship with them, or once they become your ex, bitch, that is you. You're talking about yourself. Because they're a representation of who? Of you, of who you could pull, of who you fuck with, of who you share, a same spirit with. So, to a lot of men, like I say, to the different men that I know, and I clown them about it. When they really, really need my support or whatever, I'm there for. But I clown them. I'm like, you knew what type of girl you were hollering at. You knew what type of woman you want a roster. You want 3 or 4 different women. Okay, that's fine. That's going to drain your pockets. It's going to drain your attention. It's going to drain your energy. And that's if everything is going well. Don't let 1 or 2 of them hear some shit, find out some shit, act a certain way, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. That's a drain. That's a drain. And when you're younger, a lot of young men don't necessarily understand that. Maybe an uncle, a daddy or some big brother put them on game. But once you been around the block once or twice, once you gain a little bit of perspective, once you become that middle-aged guy, you're like, no, player. You see good-looking women all the time. All the time. Or at least women that you would fuck, women you would smash. And, depending upon if you're in a relationship or not, maybe even that doesn't matter. But you see them, and you're like, nah, man, that's smelling good. Fast food is smelling good, but I only fuck with home-cooked meals. Or, keep it real, I prefer home-cooked meals, but every now and then I go get some fast food. Every now and then I go eat out. So, you get what I'm saying? But once you get a little bit of maturity, you're like, it's more expensive to have fast food all the time. For real, and also with the woman analogy, it's more expensive to have fast food all the time. It drains your pocket. I keep saying drain because that's the key term. It drains. It's always give me. What do you have? Oh, you only got a couple of bucks? Well, here's the value side of the menu. You got a home cooked meal. It's not about money. It's not about compensation. It's not even about you could deal with fast food women where, and let me know in the comments if you've experienced this, or women if you're like this, but you could deal with certain fast food women where they're like, bitch, I'm the best food out here. And you some rando pulling up ordering. You cater to me. I make you look good. You roll out of here with this fat ass burger, and these curly ass fries. It makes you look good. And you deal with some women, home cooked women, that's like, you coming here and enjoying my food, that makes me look good. Whole different mindset, whole different world, whole different everything. So like I say, my different friends, relatives, younger dudes, if we get on this topic of conversation, I'm like, look, man, the type of female that you fuck with is a reflection of you. If you want to fuck with fast food women, that's fine, but don't bitch and complain about it. Don't act like they the problem in your life. You picked them. Or even if they was all on your dick, even if they, sought you out the crowd and then decided that you was the one they was going to give pussy to, regardless, you ain't gotta fuck. As much as you might want to, you ain't gotta fuck. You ain't gotta give in. Look, like I said, once you reach a certain maturation, once you can be much realer about who you are, your strengths and weaknesses, your fuck-ups, the things that you like, the things that you don't like, but you can be real about it, and you can be real about when you haven't been real. You see what I'm saying? Only then can you then see these fast food women and be like, no, I'm straight. Would I want a nice little juicy burger? Of course. Look at that juicy burger right there. God damn, that's juicy. Would I like, a nice milkshake? Would I like, what I'm saying, like whatever's on the menu over here? Of course. But I know what it is. That good home-cooked meal, some good meatloaf, some good pot roast, or some spaghetti, what I'm saying, or just lasagna, whatever, like, and you might have leftovers. It's just it's a whole different world. But in conclusion, and this is real talk also, to me, still putting the emphasis and the blame, pointing the finger at us men, it also is about what reality you're trying to build. There are some men out here who talk so much shit, got such good game about what they trying to put together and who they think they are and who they about to be, and make some of the dumbest fucking decisions with the women that they fuck with, the amount of women that they fuck with, the type of women that they fuck with, get in relationships they shouldn't get in, getting in entanglements, getting pregnant, so many different things. And it's like, bruh, you got 4 kids with 3 different women. You had no intention on having a baby with none of them. You had no intention on starting a family. And now you've either got this double whammy of money coming out of your pockets to help pay for these kids, and or you not being a real man out here and being there for these kids. So it kind of exposes your bullshit on whatever level you think you're on, because you're not building anything. You know what I'm saying? These relationships were bullshit relationships. These women were women you never planned on being in any type of anything long term with. You got kids now that you never really planned on being there for. You got money coming out of your pockets that didn't have to come out of your pockets for this. It could have been going for this. You're a fucking clown out here. But I'm supposed to take you seriously. Other men who got their shit a little bit better, we supposed to take you seriously because you can get women, because you can convince them to fuck, because you got different hoes in rotation. You sound like a clown. You look like a clown, you sound like a clown, and then when you bitch and complain about the investments that you've made in women, motherfuckers like me, it's like, hey, my stock is going up. My portfolio is diversifying, bitch, because I made smart decisions. I made smart investments in women. Did I go get fast food sometimes? But I knew where the real value was. I know where the real value is. You know what I'm saying? So cut all the nonsense. You want me to be raw about it? Cut the bullshit. You a fucking fool out here making these investments in women, then it bites you in the ass, and then you want to blame these women, or you want to blame these kids, or you want to blame the system. Fuck out of here. Make better investments. Real dudes, real G's, real bosses. Come on, man. We don't do that shit. And if we do it, we don't make a habit out of it. But there's motherfuckers that make a lifestyle out of it. And then they want you to take them seriously. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go to the grocery store, get me some groceries, get that home cooked meal going, you know what I'm saying? I'll holler at you.